Right, if you're just tuning in, you're watching the cremation with full military honors of the late Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat and his wife Mrs. Madhulika Rawat at the Brar Square Crematorium in Delhi Cantonment. A 21-gun salute was given in his honor, and the funeral pyre has just been lit by his daughters. Remember, General Rawat, his wife and 11 others perished in the 8th December helicopter incident at Kunur in Tamil Nadu. Earlier this morning, his mortal remains along with that of his wife were kept in state at the K. Kamaraj residence of the late CDS, where many came to pay their last respects to the departed souls, including dignitaries and others alike. You can see Defence Minister Rajnath Singh among those present at the crematorium as we speak, where the last rites are being performed for General Bipin Rawat and his wife Mrs. Madhulika Rawat. As we stay on these visuals coming to you live from Brar Square Crematorium in New Delhi, India mourns the passing away of the late Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat, his wife Mrs. Madhulika Rawat and 11 others. And spontaneous outpouring of emotions was seen earlier today as the cortege made its way from his residence to the Brar Square Crematorium, where young and old alike thronged the roads, showered petals on the cortege and raised patriotic slogans to pay their homage, their respects to the departed souls. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Minister of State for Defence, the Service Chiefs, Minister of State for External Affairs, Meenakshi Lekhi and others are present at the Brar Square Crematorium, where the last rites are being performed for General Bipin Lakshman Singh Rawat, the late Chief of Defence Staff, and his wife Mrs. Madhulika Rawat. These are the live visuals coming to you from the Brar Square crematorium in Delhi Cantonment, where the last rites are being performed in honor of the late Chief of Defence Staff, General Bipin Rawat, and his wife, Mrs. Madhulika Rawat. Remember, General Rawat, his wife, and his staff were travelling in a helicopter from Sulur in Tamil Nadu to Wellington on the 8th of December when the incident happened. His body was laid in state this morning at his K. Kamaraj residence in New Delhi for all to pay their last respects. The funeral cortege then made its way to the Brar Square crematorium, and an instant and spontaneous outpouring of emotions was seen as the cortege made its way from his residence to the Brar Square crematorium in Delhi Cantonment, with crowds thronging the roads, young and old alike, showering rose petals and raising slogans, patriotic slogans as the cortege made its way to the crematorium for the last rite to be performed. General Rawat was the highest serving military officer in the country. He was India's first Chief of Defence Staff. He took over as the CDS on 1st January 2020. Prior to that, he was the Chief of Army Staff, and he is survived by two daughters who performed the last rites at the crematorium just a short while ago.